What is going on, guys? It's your boy Demonstrate back at it again with another video here today, man. In today's video, bro, we got another story time here for y'all, bro. I know you guys like the story times, bro, because both story times that I did, man, they did both really well on my channel, bro. And you guys always be saying more story time, stuff like that. So today's video, bro, we got another story time. This story that I will be telling you guys today is about the scariest phone call I've ever gotten in my whole entire life, man. So let's get right into it. So to start off, man, I'm just going through my whole normal day and stuff, I don't have work or anything the day of, so I'm just chilling at home. So my family tells me, like, in 20 minutes that they're all going out, like, I think my dad was gone at work, and then everybody else was just going and leaving. So, I'm just chilling for, like, a good, 20 minutes, right? And then they leave. So once they leave, man, this is where it starts to go down, because after the first hour and a half or whatever, I remember I had to take in clothes from the laundry outside, so because they're hanging outside so they can dry faster, because our dryer's broken or whatever. So basically what we had to do is if we want them to dry really fast, we just have to bring them outside and put them on there. So basically I was just chilling for a bit, and then I'll take my clothes out, and then I got a phone call outside. This phone call, the first one, scared the fuck out of me, yo. I picked up the phone, and this was some girl, literally some girl, and she sounded like there was a crying girl in the background, and she was just talking to me, and she literally knew my name too. She's like Denver. She's like, I have your baby or whatever. So I'm like, what the fuck, a baby? That shit makes no sense, right? So I'm like, what are you saying? Who are you? And they didn't answer. She just kept repeating that, and there was this creepy ass noise in the background. I'm like, yo, who the hell is this? And how the hell didn't they know my name, right? So I'm just freaking out at this point. So I keep on persuading to ask them, who are you? Who the fuck are you, bro? Tell me who you are, right? Because I'm home alone, bro, so I'm already creeped out. How do these people know my name? How do they even get my number? How is this even happening, bro? So I just I couldn't get who they were. They wouldn't tell me. They just kept repeating the same thing, which is really creepy. And it wasn't a recording, because you could tell because of how they were saying, it was different every time. So it was really creepy, man. So I just eventually I'm gonna call the cops, or I'm gonna hang up, or if you don't tell me who you are. So basically they didn't tell me who they are, so I just hung up. I straight hung up. Right about after I hung up, about 5 minutes later, they call me back. And this is the creepiest part too, because I tried to see their number before, and I couldn't see it. It said no caller ID, so I couldn't even see their number. It didn't even pop up. I had no idea where they were calling from, who they were, what their number was. Nothing like that, bro. Literally nothing like that. So I was just freaked out. So but I had to get my clothes. I really want to get my clothes done, right? So what I did was I brought my clothes back, and I was taking everything offline. Right as I started bringing my clothes back in from the line, I get another phone call. And in this phone call, she calls back, and she's like, why did you hang up on me? This shit literally scared the fuck out of me. I'm like, yo, who are you? What do you want? Who are you? I'm just kind of losing my mind at this point. I'm like, who are you? Because she literally said my last name too. So I'm like, no, because she said it properly too, because normally my last name is really long, so people don't know how to pronounce that at all, but she knew how to pronounce it perfectly. So I'm like, how does this girl know how to do this? And how is she saying I have a baby with her, and there's this crying noise in the background, and this is just scary as fuck right now. I'm like, how do you know all this stuff? And then she's like, Denver, I know where you live. I'm like, how do you know where I live? This is so freaking scary, bro. I'm like, how do you know where I live? Who are you, right? So I'm like trying again to persuade her, who are you? What do you want from me, right? So she finally gives in, and she tells me she's somebody that I know. So I'm just thinking all these girls. I'm like, yo, who would even do this, bro? This makes no sense, because it was an actual girl on the phone. It wasn't a guy faking as being a girl. It was an actual girl on the phone. So I had no idea who this was, because I do talk to girls here and there, man, but I'm not super close with any of them that were at my school. So I'm like, who would this even be? This makes no sense. And how did you get my number? This is the scary part. How did you get my number? How do you know where I live? How do you know all this shit, man? And how are you doing this with this creepy ass voice in the background, right? So then she persuades to just hang up on me. She just fucking hangs up on me right as I'm asking her stuff. After she tells me who she is, she just straight hangs up on me. right when I go inside, then I literally get a call back. I didn't want to answer it. So what I did, this is literally giving me the chills right now. But what I did was I didn't answer it, right? So then I got like 3 phone calls later, like in my house. Take it, I'm home alone. I'm in my house alone. This is scaring me to shit right now, man. I'm scared to shit right now. So I'm home alone and shit, and I get 3 calls back. So I eventually answer because I'm like, dude, I do not just want to sit here and never answer. Like, I gotta answer sometimes. So I answer again, and she's like, why didn't you answer my calls? And like, I saw you go inside your house. She literally told me she saw me go inside my house. So I'm like, bitch, what the fuck, man? So I literally like, I'm like, I will literally call the cops on you if you do not hang up right now, and if you do not tell me, like, if you not tell me who you are, I will literally call the cops on you right now. So she literally didn't know what to say there at this point, because at this point I could have maybe like told some of the police and stuff, because I easily could have, because she told me she saw me go inside. So basically what she did was she hung up the phone, and then she just hung it up. So I'm like, okay, we're good right now. I think she's good. You know, she's not gonna call me back anymore. We're good. We're done. Nope, bitch calls back in like another 5 minutes. Then I get a bunch of calls from different numbers saying, like, not even saying anything because I didn't pick them up. And then I got like 10 calls from her again. So I eventually pick up the phone from her. And I say, what do you want? Leave me alone right now. Like, I'm done with you, bro. Like, I'm done with you, bro. And she says, goodbye, Denver. I won't like see you. She said, I won't see you again. Hang up. Just hangs up, like, rudely. Like, I could hear that shit. Like, that shit was like creepy as fuck, man. And then I never got a call back ever, and I never anything happened to me or anything. But that shit was creepy as fuck, man. That was literally the scariest phone experience I've ever had in my whole entire life, bro. Like, this bitch was telling me she knows where I live and stuff, bro. Like, this was so scary. This was literally so scary, man. Like, I just said man. But yeah, this was literally the scariest experience I've ever had on the phone. If you guys did enjoy, man, please like, comment, and subscribe for more, man. I know you guys do like the story times, I think, at least. So, man, if you do, please like, comment, subscribe for more, man. It's been your boy Denverstruck, man. I can't wait to 2K17, man. No, I'm not. I gotta stop saying man, actually. But I can't wait till 2K17, but peace out, guys.